Hello, this is Sharon Lee. Well, look where I'm standing right now. I'm standing on the shore of the 심곡미. Have you ever heard of a small village called 심곡미? Because I've never heard of this small little village. Well, 심곡미 is known as their mi역, or you might know as wakame. Yeah, but it's in Korea we call it mi역. And maybe in the April or in May, you go out to the 심곡미 and you will see this wakame all over, mi역 all over on the little rocks. And it's just a regular mi역 that you see, and then we dried. Well, actually the nature, the sunlight, the wind, dried whole mi역, and this is the result of the dried mi역 right here. And at home, you will be able to receive this dried version of 심곡미 mi역. Isn't that amazing? Well, yeah, so 심곡미 is known as mi역. And 심곡미 is located between 정동진 and 옥계. Well, those places are in Gangwon-do. And Gangwon-do are popular places. People go there to see first the sunrise in the 정동진 or to enjoy the beach in 옥계. But 심곡미 is located between 정동진 and 옥계, but nobody knows. Why? Because there are only 17 households who lives in there, and they're all grandmas and grandpas. And they all work together to have a great mi역 right here I have. And yeah, so each year they would go to the sea and get this mi역 for themselves. But even in Korea, it's a very rare item. It's very popular. So only people who knows about this small village and 심곡미, they would get it. But not everybody knows. Yeah, that is very special. And first, it's very unique item, right? And secondly, you know what? We will ship it directly to your house, to your door, at your door. Isn't that amazing? And you know, yeah, it's unlike just a regular mi역. This is 돌미역 or stone mi역 you might have heard of. And the stone mi역, usually this pregnant woman or the patients after their surgery, they would consume it to recover from what they had, right? But it contains lots of vitamins and minerals and alginic acid. That's what it makes so special. And this is a 심곡미 돌미역 right here, right now. And it are not even because from very beginning to the end, everything is done by natural. Only when they wrap it, they would probably do it by the people, but everything would do it in a natural ways. And if you take a closer look at this mi역 right here, yeah, you would notice this white dots all over. You might wonder, what is that? Is that a mold? No way. This is not a mold. This is the alginic acid that's been dried naturally by the sunlight and by the wind. And whichever, or whatsoever, I mean, mi역 you get it, you would see this alginic acid all over. It's 100% natural. Even a small little shrimps are just like attached to it. And so this proves that this is 100% natural. And who guarantees that this is natural 돌미역? Me, of course, and the mayor of Gangneung County. He guarantees 100% that, saying that this is 100% 심곡미 돌미역. That's very, very special because even people in Korea, it's hard to get 심곡미 돌미역. As I said, only 17 households who lives there. So, of course, we are sending you the mi역 they've caught this year. But the half of the mi역, it's just they left it in the ocean. Why? Because they didn't have enough laborers. They didn't have enough people to help them out. So only who knows about 심곡미 돌미역 could get it. And people to 옥계 and 정동진 to enjoy their vacation, they would stop by 심곡미 to get this mi역. Yeah, and we will wrap it like this. This is the same thing. Just wrap it like this, and we will ship it to you directly to your house. So you could make it amazing 돌미역 soup at home. You don't have to ask your friends to go back to Korea to buy some. You don't have to worry about it because we will just send it to you right away. And I've been cooking this 심곡미 돌미역 soup over 2 hours now. But more you brew it, the more flavor that you would get from this soup. Ooh, it's boiling hot right here. So yeah, can you believe this is the 미역 soup? Have you ever tried miyeok soup with this like darker and it looks like oxtail soup, doesn't it? Yeah. And this is what you probably have eaten from the Korean market. Just a regular miyeok soup, right? Yeah, this is what I have been eating as well. This is what I've been consuming. But I've tried 심곡미 돌미역 for the first time and the taste was amazing. I mean, it's so delicious. You don't have to add any flavor or any secret recipe. It just add a flavor to it to make special miyeok soup. You gotta try this. It's so good. It's like, yeah. I mean, aren't you sick and tired of this like regular miyeok soup that you get it from the Korean market? And by the way, I wonder why US they don't like to eat this amazing miyeok soup. I mean, miyeok contains lots of good stuff and all. And look at the colors. Doesn't it look like the oxtail broth? Look at this. Wow, just looking at it makes my mouth watery because I know how delicious this miyeok soup is. It's great. It's great. It's amazing. You gotta try this. I mean, it's so good. You gotta take a sip of it at least. And the water's so clean. 17 households who live in that small village, 심곡미, and they all work together to have this miyeok for themselves. And yeah, I gotta show you this. I mean, isn't this amazing? Look at this. Would you like? I mean, if you look at the type of miyeok that you'd get, I don't think so. Look at this. Yeah, so hanging over in these little rocks, and they have. And it dries naturally. Dryers to dry them, but everything is natural. By wind, by light. And yeah, you see this little organic acid right here as well. So whichever the 심곡미 돌미역 you get, you will see white mark all over. And again, that proves that this is 100% natural 심곡 돌미역. I mean, it's first of all, the reason I'm recommending to you, first of all, it's so delicious. It's amazing. You gotta try this. Secondly, 100% proof that this is a natural 심곡미 돌미역. Again, even for Koreans, it's hard to get this item. And thirdly, who is he? He's the mayor of Gangneung County, and he guarantees that this is 100% natural 심곡미 돌미역. Nice, right? Even people who go to Cheongdong and Ukke or to the Gangwon-do to enjoy their vacations and they stop by 심곡미 to get this miyeok for themselves. But sometimes they believe they bought the 심곡미 돌미역, but it turns out not. Because people lie. Some people, they tend to say this is from 심곡미, but it turns out not. So you don't want that. But don't worry about that when you get this because it's 100% guaranteed by the mayor of Gangneung-si. So Gangneung, yeah, he's so confident about this product. And I know why he's confident, but it's amazing. And even the pregnant woman in Korea, yeah, we all know, right? Pregnant woman, after or before they give a birth, they would, first thing they consume would be miyeok soup, right? First thing they would consume would be miyeok soup because it contains lots of calcium, minerals, vitamins, all the good stuff in miyeok soup. And that's why doctors or medical experts, they recommend to consume 1 bowl of miyeok soup at least once a week. And no wonder why, because look at this, all the nutrition facts. It's amazing. Why don't Americans, why don't they eat miyeok? I wonder, because I mean, it's amazing. I mean, it's delicious. They gotta try with soup. You could, with this 돌미역, you could try with like all sorts of different miyeok dishes, but I highly recommend you to cook miyeok soup because it's so delicious. It's so great. And yeah, it's rough in organic acid and little shrimps, 2 or 3 shrimps that you will see. Amazing. And you see my back. How clean is this place? Our crew went to 심곡미 to check out those places, and it was so clean and pure and nice. Yeah, and delivering you this tormyeok. 250 grams of tormyeok directly at your door, so you get to enjoy this nice miyeok soup that I've been cooking, and you could get to cook at your home as well. You don't have to waste your time. You don't have to beg someone to buy some tormyeok for you and your families, right? Don't worry about it, because we'll deliver it to you, and don't worry about whether is this 100% tormyeok or not. Don't worry about it, because it's guaranteed by the mayor of Simgok. So, you know, this is a great opportunity not to get this chance. Like, I mean, there's no reason not to get this opportunity, right? It's amazing. You gotta try this. You're gonna be in love with 심곡미 tormyeok for sure.